I would have come to church today to be able to teach this with a pint of lager and brought it and given it. If Baba Mawofa, you were the drinker, is the easier one for me to give as an example because he doesn't get disappointed very much. Very good guy. So if I were to bring Baba Mawofa a pint of lager and give it to him, knowing very well he is a drinker, he is comfortable having a drink of water in the church. Yeah? But if I were to bring him a pint of lager now and give it to him and say, Baba, drink for, just sit there and enjoy it, he would tell you, no, I'll wait until we finish church. That means he has got reverence for the building. Yeah? But it's what we call misplaced reverence. Because the reverence is where God dwells, you would rather pour the alcohol into him, mix it nicely with the Spirit of God that is in him, than to drink it in the building that he does not dwell in. Yeah? So you pour it where he is, rather than I will not do it when I'm in the church. Yeah? So we are trying, I'm trying to make you understand that you have to change your perception of reverence. What you need to revere is where God dwells. But the way you need to revere it is the same way you revered the temple. Or the tabernacle, which is the tent of meeting. Yeah? And when you begin to fear sinning, because you are a child of God, when you begin to fear to sin, not because of anything, but because I'm a child of God, I shall not sin. Not because, but people will see me and then say what? Do you know that is the major deterrent with Christians? It's about people. It's not about God. It's about people. We worry more about each other than we worry about God. I want to reverse that so that we start worrying more about God. What will my God look like to? Are you tired of standing?
No.
I want you guys to
okay.
I'm enjoying myself here. That's why I stand all the time. So I don't make you want to stand with me. All right, let's play. Is that a summary enough for where we were? Yes. That's the foundation. So now let's go to the book. I would see a few people showing that they are tired of standing. Especially my elder chick. I could see that. Right. Chapter number 1 of the book Psalm 128. I want you to read the whole, the verse number 1, sorry, of 128. I want you to read the whole chapter. It's got only 6 verses. So I want you to read it throughout. I will not disturb you, and then I will, when everyone's seated down, then I'll start disturbing. Right? Let's read. I want you to get the understanding of that.
Blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walk in obedience to Him, who will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessed.
I will disturb you if you read what is written.
You will eat the fruit of your labor.
Yes.
Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine.
Did you hear that? Read.
Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house. Your children will be like olive shoots around your table. Yes, this will be the blessing for the man who fears the Lord. May the Lord bless you from Zion. May you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. May you live to see your children's children. Peace be on Israel.
Amen. We may take our seats in the presence of God. Ladies and gentlemen, today's message is about the cornerstone cornerstone of the fear of the Lord.
Amen.
We want to talk the cornerstone. If you read the book, the Bible in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter number 15, it lists down various things that will happen to a man who follows the commands of the Lord. So it goes on to say, this is what is going to happen to him. And then it lists the things that will happen to one who does not follow his commands. And it will tell the peril of the one that does not fear the Lord. And one of the things that you begin to understand when you are understanding the fear of the Lord, not about prayer, when we talk about fear of the Lord, sometimes it's a very difficult subject to understand, because it begins to talk about certain things that a man has to do, or a woman has to do, or a child has to do, in order to prove that they fear the Lord. I don't want to go to proof today. I want to go into your heart, in you, where you can confidently sit there and say to yourself, you know what, I fear the Lord. Confidently. Where you can stand up and say, I am a child of God that fears the Lord. And that particular understanding has to come into a child of God. Man and woman, I want you to do this one thing. I want you to read another portion of the scripture. And I want you to begin to understand where the fear of the Lord starts. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of what? Wisdom. Of wisdom. And to shun evil is what? Let me see who reads the Bible. To shun evil is what? Understanding. When you begin to say to evil, evil stay away. It doesn't say to pray about evil. It says you have to shun it. Do you know what that word means, to shun evil? It means to be able to avoid things that are evil. To be able to see that this thing, where it's leading, it's not good. I've always said to people, there are conversations that you can tell before it even goes anywhere that this conversation is leading where it's not supposed to go. And you quickly have to stop them before they go that far. But if you don't have the word of God in you, you will follow every conversation until you get into a ditch. Amen and amen. Amen. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. But then the question that I've got is, how do I then fear the Lord? Mark. I like it in Mark, not in Matthew. Mark chapter 12. You will find this very portion of scripture in Matthew as well, but I want it in Mark. Mark chapter 12. And I want you to start from verse number 28. Mark chapter 12, verse number 28. It's very simple. It's very simple. Mark 12, 28. Start from 28 to 31. Now you're going to do the slow read. Yes. Let's start.
One of the teachers of the law came and had them debating.
So Jesus is having a bit of a debate. And a teacher of the law comes. And he stands there and he hears them debating. Oh, there's a conversation that is taking place here. And he listens. And what happens when he listens?
noticing that Jesus had given them a good answer.
And Jesus is giving good answers. They are asking questions and Jesus is answering. The teacher of the law says, this man is giving good answers. And then what did he do?
He asked him, of the commandments,
Uh-huh.
which is the most important?
Ladies and gentlemen, there are over 600 commandments that are in the Old Testament. And for you to follow all the 600, the Israelites tried and they failed. They memorized them and they failed. So here we are. Jesus is asked the question, in a dispensation different from the one that they had to go to the tent of meeting. In a dispensation different from the one where they had to go to the temple to worship. But in a dispensation where the Christ, the presence of the Lord now is going to be dwelling in mankind. Hallelujah. And they said, now, which of these 600 and something commandments is the greatest? Now, let's hear what Jesus answered.
The most important one, answered Jesus.
He says this is the most important one. What is it?
Is this,
And
hear, O Israel,
hear, O Israel.
the Lord our God,
The Lord our God is
the Lord is one.
one. He's quoting from Deuteronomy. He's picking up from Deuteronomy. And he says, hear, O Israel. This is what they call the Mishpah in the Jewish understanding. So he says, I know your problem. Your problem here is you want. He says, love the Lord your God with all your heart. It means when Baba Kucheka and Mama Kucheka, because they love each other, there are things that Abu Sheka used to do when he was not married, that he still loved to do, that he doesn't do anymore, simply because he is married to Abu Sheka. If you used to drink alcohol, and Abu Sheka said, alcohol, no, I don't like it. And because the wife doesn't like the smell of alcohol, the man will stop to drink alcohol. If you used to come better to home midnight, and the wife says, midnight, then he will stop and start to do things the right way because he is considerate because of love. Amen and amen. So love has got a tendency of curtailing you in order for you to do what the other likes. Amen and amen. Love the Lord your God with what?
All your heart.
Let's bring it to the Lord that you love with all your heart. Think of yourself and put the Lord next to you. And see what you do. Whether it is you, remember we say, the Lord God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He does not change. So here, who needs to change here? It's me that needs to align myself to God. So look at yourself and put God next to you. This time put him next to you. Of the little that you know about him, what is it that you are doing to be able to be like him? Love the Lord your God with all your heart. When it comes to all your heart, it means you are willing to die for him. You will do anything. I'm not talking about what we liked to our wives, gentlemen, when we were getting married, when we were trying to propose. We said, I will do anything for you. Hey. During my time, we used to write letters. You would read the letter and you would think this guy would buy an aeroplane tomorrow. And yet he hasn't got a bicycle. They would, anything, I would do anything. 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 But those are mere words. Those are mere words that need to be put into action. The Church of God has gotten to a stage where it is good at mere words. We know the lingo. We can speak the language. Oh Lord, bless your name, bless your name. Men of God, you are blessed, you are blessed, you are blessed. If all the blessed that we have been told were to happen, we will be millionaires. Even the ones that cannot even usher blessings because they are not in the presence of the Lord, they just say, you blessed, you blessed, you blessed. As if they've got a portal in which they are connected, where they can be connected to the blessing that blesses people. But they speak the word, and when we look at the words, we begin to think that they are part of the household of Christ. And the problem with that is, the world might look at us and think we are part of the kingdom. But today I want to speak to your heart, and you to ask yourself whether you are part of the kingdom. Because those that are part of the kingdom, he says, love your God with all your heart. Pastor Elijah, in Shona, we say, idamwari wako ne moyo wako wese. Love your God with all your heart. I don't know about you, but when it says all your heart, it doesn't mean half your heart. It means there is no one else that is loved except God. And number two, my man. We're going back to 128.
And with all your soul.
With all your soul. And you see, in case there's some parts that has been left within your soul. It means the intuition is what is being talked about. You know that little thing that says something to you when I come to you and say, I've got a deal that I want to do with you. And then Baba Kucheka, you start to think and say, something about this, I cannot tell. But there is something about this that is not right. You remember that, you know that little voice? Yeah. That rests within your soul. Yeah?